Hello, viewers. Hello, viewers. Thanks all for watching here. YouTube is becoming a good channel to listen to success of various things. Sometimes I listen to motivational videos of people in sports. How do they do that? I'm so surprised if YouTube channel was there 50 years back, and we could have seen every country would have changed a lot, right? Many of a country don't know how things are working. So they were all trying on their own, failing, trying, failing, and then missing out. Now YouTube shows exercise, YouTube shows the cooking facilities, YouTube shows what to do in life and finance instruments, how to invest money. Now PMP, okay, the PMP is one of the certificate which is highly demanded. And when I'm doing certificate, I don't know whether YouTube was there or even it was there, whether the channel was there. Now everything is available, right? When everything is available, competition is also heavy. So the number of people attending going to be high, right? That's a point. So now, out of all this, one person cleared here, and Arijit is sitting in front of us, senior manager from EY, and he was so cool, cleared, and he wearing a Gap T-shirt and sitting in, hey, I'm a Gap guy. So first of all, congratulations to Arijit for this wonderful achievement.
Okay. Thank you, Shriram.
Great, a humble guy. By the way, it's late in the night. First of all, did you catch up your dinner?
Yeah, absolutely.
All done. Okay,
all
great.
done.
All done. So the exam you completed on June 27th.
Yes.
Did you slept well after a couple of days? I mean, after the exam, 2 days you slept well?
Seriously saying no. So it took a lot of time for me to realize that it has happened with me. And and also, I mean, it's not only realization, but also feeling that yes, lots of hard work has went. It's not that easy because I started this journey. If I just start with my little bit history, in PMP's story started for me in the year 2019.
Oh,
okay. So yeah, but we thought, or rather I thought, I would say, we were a couple of friends, but I thought that let me do it immediately.
Okay.
But lots of professional commitments, personal commitments, I kept on pushing. Okay, not this month, next month, next month never came until December 2020. Then I realized I reached out to Rahul directly because I was following your videos quite some time in the month of November or December of 2020 that PMP is going to launch a new curriculum or a new pattern or other exam content outline to be precise.
Right.
So that made me realize, okay, now it's time for me to jump to the new thing instead of doing the old one. Let me try the new one.
New one. Okay.
Yeah. And 2020, anyways, it went bad for everyone. So for majority of people.
True.
So we thought, let's start the new year with a new energy, with new zeal.
Okay.
And jump into your courseware basically with the proper mindset. I would say, yes, it's a mindset. Yeah. And that has helped me. I mean, that has helped me to understand, okay, because I was following the study materials, but never took it in deep manner, which can help me to grow further, to learn further.
Nice.
To be honest, also, since I've qualified chartered accountancy last 14 years back.
Wow.
So I was thinking, okay, if I've done that, so it would not be that tough.
Seriously,
it would be very easy.
See, a person done with CA, man, I think that's something extreme end. Toughest exam.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Still struggle hard to get that.
And the time when we gave our exams, it was continuously 8 days, except one Sunday.
Nowadays, 8 papers. They have breaks.
Yes, now they have breaks. Now they have even gaps in between. They have made the exam patterns very simple. I would not say simple because it's still tough. But yes, it is quite different from what we have studied 14 years back.
Whoa.
It's almost like a vanvas has happened.
Nice. You see a chartered accountant, and I can see that in the sense of you would have felt that heat in PMP also a little bit.
Absolutely. So I really record the same set of integrity, zeal, energy level went for my studies, which I did during my CA time.
Wow.
It's the same level of, you can say, effort.
Effort needed, right?
Absolutely. discipline. I would say the discipline.
But tell me, chartered accountant is a theoretical thing. You have to keep and write. You are not sure what you're writing, but you have to be very conscious, mindful while writing, right? Here, it's all objective type.
Yes.
So it's totally different.
Yes. As it's totally different. So after completing CA, I also did another from my institute, CA institute itself. It's called Information Systems Audit. So that was in a similar pattern. It was 4 hours of exam, but it was a manual. We used to OCR forms. We used to do circle kind of.
Right. Pencils.
Pencils, yes.
Right.
So that I gave. So I had that mindset. Okay, multiple choice will be in this manner, but the multiple choice in this tough manner I didn't expect. So that is something I realized later.
Right. So you took one of the tough exam in the world. That's called PMP. In the top listed. Toughness is not about the exam. It's about the mindset, as you rightly said. These exams are purely mindset. If your mind says jump. That's it. Don't think second time. Jump.
Yes.
See, in college, school days, that's how we are, right? We go to some place. So some of the friends will run and catch a bus. Suddenly, one guy will tell, "We'll catch a bus." That's it. We won't think. We'll chase the bus and get it. Okay.
Yes.
That's the age, 18, 19. Man, you will be like flying in the air.
Yeah.
Right? Just something like that. I keep thinking about the PMP. Something in mind says jump. You got to jump.
Yes. The same thing happened with me for my exams. To be on a frank side, I have been sharing my scores with you. Very, I would say, with a long gap. My first exam scores I shared somewhere in the month of April. March. Right. Then I shared in April, second exam, that is PMP, Prepcast exam 2. Then I got infected with COVID, my entire family. So that delay happened because of that. Otherwise, I was planning in the month of May itself. So I booked for 21st June as a center based in Bangalore. But because of my weakness, fatigueness, and everything, it didn't allow me, because I was in my mind in the back end. I was thinking, okay, I lost 20 precious days for my revision. What I'll do, but one fine day on 27th, Ankur, my fellow PMP, yes, buddy. So he qualified and he called me on Sunday morning, said, "Man, I passed." I said, "Okay, no problem." I said, No, I didn't say I passed my PMP Prepcast exam. I said I passed my PMP exam. Look, what you're talking about, man? Day before yesterday, you were not serious. Suddenly, what happened? So that suddenly, I don't know what happened. I was in the impression that I'll give my exams in the month of July, or maybe something I'll push further, just dragging unnecessarily. After listening his story, and I said, man, this is something crazy he did, and I think I have to be equally crazy. So I booked my exam that day.
This is called peer pressure.
Peer pressure, yes. So I know he eventually said that, look, man, you are equally prepared. So why you are delaying?
Yes.
And we did our studies, for instance, last so many months. So we helped each other. So we know where we are standing.
Right.
So that motivation gave me. I booked exam at around 1 o'clock for next day morning, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
That is Monday morning.
Even the movie tickets, you're not done like that.
No, never. So that's a jump which I did actually.
Ankur did that. He 2 days before the exam, he reached out, "Shriram, I'm going to take one exam. I'll see the score. I'll reach out to you. You say, go, let's go." And so he got the score. "Shriram, how is it? Go." Done. Within 5 minutes, I've booked it. Tomorrow, I'm rocking the exam. I like the guts what he did. Next, the same wave came to you, and you got into that wave.
Yeah. So I think that's a good thing, because what happens when you are in mindset, as I'm coming with the word mindset again, the reason behind that, we have studied, we have practiced a lot.
Right.
The only thing, we are not getting that push to give the exam.
Exactly.
So probably his kick, what he did for himself, he gave me that kick, and I eventually flowed, went with the flow.
That's true. That happens in the friend circle also.
Yeah.
Couple of friends will try to buy a bike when you're in college. It's a very fancy stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
One guy buy the bike, we all start asking your parents, why don't I get a bike? At least second-hand bike. Right?
Yes. Yes.
So it's something like one, two, everybody will do this. That's the
Yes.
beauty of our WhatsApp group, which we have.
Yes.
One person clear and post the message successfully cleared, and everybody get that wave.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good thing. It's a very positive, good manner. We should take it up. Yep.
Fantastic. So first we'll see your certificate, and then we'll come back again because
Yes, sir.
that's a hard-earned one. We have to see that. So how many hours or day they took to issue a certificate?
I think I cleared at 9 o'clock. I got the certificate at 4 o'clock.
Super fast, right? So you look at the way. By the way, first thing, congratulations.
Thank you.
The certificate is a milestone in life. I know you're a
Yeah.
chartered accountant. You did a good job, but that was 14 years back when your blood is a little more warm and boiling. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you would have been in a better position in corporate. You have a family, slightly tummy coming out. So we feel that seriously, after 30, we really need to read, kind of feel
Yes.
calm. But still, if
Yes.
you crack that, it means there is some skill within you which is still have that urge to achieve something in life, right? Whenever somebody clear PMP, I tell that this is the first step in your leadership path. Something that leadership is ended with the PMP. No, it's the first step. Your brain has said you that, hey, Arijit, you can do better than this. So that's what you did now. So good congratulations to you. And
Thank
good wish
you.
you got with the Sunil Prashar with the signature because he's soon moving away from
Yes.
PMI.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now it will be a urge that before Sunil move, I have to get a signature from him.
I got a wish from Tony as well.
Wow.
That's also.
Wow.
That was good.
He's a new one, right?
Yeah. He's new one.
Okay,
Chairman of
fantastic.
Board of Directors.
Right. Coming in. Very good. Superb. Nice to see. So now give some highlight of how things went on for you so that somebody can see you and gain some knowledge, how to prepare.
Yeah. For preparation, I would say you need a mentor, a coach like you. Absolutely. Because without that, you cannot take a next step forward. And so my suggestion would be that first enroll for a coaching, um, and follow it in a very diligent manner, whatever the prescribed manner it has been told to you, that at least 2 hours in a day you should study. Even though I didn't follow it so rigorously, but I ensured if I didn't do anything in the weekdays, at least on weekend I'll make it up. So this is how I studied. And in between current, since we are a family person, we have lots of other commitments, so
Right.
we have to balance it out. And that's
Right.
how we have been living our life, that how to balance it out the best way. We have to give more prioritization, ranking, all those things we are applying there in a real life.
True.
Yes. So I studied with PMBOK. uh, uh, after classes got over, I took one read, and I really liked it because the language was tough, no doubt, or rather it is tough, but the message is very clear and to the point.
To the point.
So that
Yeah.
I really liked about PMBOK.
Right.
And the Agile practice guide. So I took it. I would not say it's mug it, but I really took it by heart, because Agile practice guide was very lucid manner it has been written. It's
Right.
not that flamboyant style of English, but it's a
Right.
very lucid manner they have written, and what is required, that is given.
Right.
Nothing much more than that. So yes, even Mike Griffith, chapter 1, 2, and 3, and even 5, I also read to some
Right.
extent.
5 you read. Oh
And
man. That's a
yeah,
5 is a tougher one.
yes, I thought let me try that also. Is something, because in initial stage people were saying lots of tough questions were coming, agile, hybrid. So I was bit of, and if you recall, I pinged you also. I'm not able to find out how the hybrid is coming. I mean, not getting into my mind at all. So anyways, that really helped me to at least help me to set the foundation properly.
Perfect.
And so that by that time it was in the month of March, and then our study group, it's a very energetic study group we have. So we used to practice questions since morning 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. may not be entire 180 questions, but at least 70, 80, 90 questions we used to practice. This continued, that helped to motivate each other. We understood where we are going wrong. Maybe we unlearned something and learned something new, considering the practices which we are applying on a real life. And then I found, after reading all these things, even I read Rita as well.
Okay.
I said, let's jump to the questions. Enough of reading. So because it's a I reached to a saturation level, so no more reading is possible. So I jumped to the questions. So my first, and I even eventually attempted your ShriLearning's mock first, basically.
Okay.
So there I scored when you took that 40 questions, I think in each 40 or 50 questions first
Weekly test
for our batch, January batch.
Yeah, we do that over the time. Okay.
Yes. So that time I secured around, if I'm not wrong, it was very bad. It was 58 around percentage. I said, man, what I read, what I read is nothing is applying here. So then, then I do the retrospective and came back with a more extra masala mindset. Okay, let apply. And then I got 68, 72, 82, 93. I kept on getting scores every time higher and higher.
So then you said, hey, I'm a CA man. Come on, guys.
No, not like that. Because I know if in our fraternity, if I start boasting, the next moment you've been pulled like anything. So we have to be grounded every time.
That's true. With this PMP, it's always true. One time it will go high, suddenly it will go down. So
yes.
Be careful. So are you using this weekly test which we have? Are you able to
participate? Yes. It's a fantastic idea which you have thought of, you and Rahul and entire ShriLearning team. That's really helped me to, even though I'm not doing anything, but I said, okay, let me try.
Okay.
1 hour is enough for a weekend to spare, at least for that cracking questions or solving questions. And that really helped to keep me in momentum, keep me in practice. And that's a really wonderful idea. I mean, even I think for Agile also you have started for Sundays.
Right.
That's a wonderful thing. I'm really happy that yes, this kind of initiatives are coming from institute, and these are wonderful thought process.
See, what we found is people are reading, but they don't know, are they ready? This is a question, right? Are you ready? Kind of always they keep asking, am I ready? So doing this kind of small exams, I felt that it gives a confidence, or at least show them where they're lagging, right? That's very important. Fantastic. Good. Super. Let's jump to the exam now. So it's of course it's a Proctor exam, early morning hours. So you booked over 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. and you started the exam by 5 a.m. or 5 p.m.
No, so I booked on 1 p.m. a previous day for 5 a.m.
5 a.m. Okay, good. So now usually people book at least a week before and they prepare the mindset and they sleep little early the previous night. And of course they try to sleep. They can't sleep, they try to sleep. But for you, case is totally different. Okay, you're getting married in the morning. That's a news for you.
Oh God. Seriously.
How do you manage this last minute stuff? What happened there?
I really say that it was, I don't know what happened. After booking my exam, suddenly I went to a different zone. Complete different zone. I mean, it was like, I'm confident.
Yes.
I can crack the exam. But I was a bit nervous, and that's the reason I pinged you and told you that I'm giving my exam next day morning. I didn't say that I book it that moment to you. Then I spoke to you and told you that, and you also know my scores, how it was. So that has gave me the confidence. Okay, I have those scores with me, which went up to 82 and 83%.
You are PMP already. I've seen your scores. Man, this guy, why is waiting?
Seriously, I should have done it early. Yes, correct.
See, some scores when I see, moment I will tell these people are PMP already. Maybe they're waiting for some time. If not, they're PMP.
Yes. So moving on. So what happened? I just went to that zone of my studies. Just immediately I opened my notebook and jot down all the topics which I want to review for the next 6 hours, 7 hours. I also factored my sleep time for 5 hours. That I'll sleep only for 5 hours, because for 5 a.m. exam, I should at least get up by 3 or 3:30 at least.
3:30 you have to wake up. Okay.
Yeah. So but that didn't happen. So my review continued till 12:30 or 1 o'clock.
Oh man.
Okay. I went to sleep. I don't know whether I was sleeping or awake. My brain was working completely. I woke up at around 2 o'clock. I said, oh my God, my exam is there now. But eventually it was 2 o'clock. I said, no, I can still sleep for next 1 hour.
You got up
So I
only 2
slept.
hours of sleep.
Yes, I slept only for 2 hours.
Oh
And
man.
woke up at 3 o'clock, took a very strong tea,
Mm.
made myself comfortable, just flip few pages of Agile practice guide once again, because that I was pretty sure that the mindsets and the some of the page number 121 to 124, which was tailoring,
Right.
that will definitely help me to
Right.
crack the exam. So I
Right.
just flipping those pages, even though nothing new to mug, just more about flipping.
Right. Right.
So and it was very smooth. I mean, to be on a frank side, the Proctor was very smooth.
Very good.
So I,
Very good. Very good. So yeah, when you have good internet and good computer, and
mm,
also we just follow the norms, what they say,
yes,
exams goes very smoothly. Okay, good. Now let's jump a little more into the exam, step by step, zooming. So
yeah,
now, usually we have this dialogue that the first 60 questions consume more time. So how is it for you? Did it consume?
yeah. So based, I actually followed your suggestion, 90, 70, and then balance time.
Mm,
So I consumed 90 minutes absolutely
very
without
good.
any double thought. But I took 100 minutes, I believe, instead of 90.
Mm.
But I was confident that yes, I will take much time so that I can keep my nerves in control.
Right.
Kept on sipping water because I'm a diabetic, so I keep on sipping water so that I should
Okay.
not get drained out or exhaust.
Right.
So that helped me to calm my nerves. That 90 minutes, first 90 minutes.
Mm.
Coming back to the next section, it was I took another exactly 60 or 65 minutes, and the balance 60 questions. I think I cracked it in 50 minutes.
Look at the speed you gathered, huh?
Yes.
So remaining, you have some minutes also in the last.
No, remaining, I think I left with only 2 minutes and I was gasping for oxygen. I was literally gasping for oxygen. My dad actually came out from his room because
Uh-huh.
everybody is sleeping. He thought something happened to me because I was doing something
Oh,
extraordinary kind of
oh,
breathing
breathing,
exercise or some
breathing.
kind of
Ah,
anxiousness.
okay.
He thought
Maybe
something happened to me.
maybe you watch Sadhguru, some stuff. This guy in the morning I was doing some gyan.
I don't know.
They would have thought that breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out.
God knows. I mean, those 2 minutes was like it was not ending actually. I don't know what's happening there.
Hard say.
So
That you know the last few seconds, it's something like a college is proposing a girl or a boy that by the time that no? that love moment pressure.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
But
So
yes,
it took some time to browse, and when you click the button and flash came up, and it'll be a
yes, I
fast.
kept my eyes closed. I didn't see at all. I was just looking here and there, and then suddenly I just put do this did this only exactly did this position.
It look like
I
a
said,
big Hollywood movie, something like this you are
yeah.
doing.
It
Okay.
just came. Congratulations! I jumped out of the seat like anything,
Yeah.
shouted like anything. With that shout, my daughter woke up. Then even Proctor said, "What happened? Is why you are away from seat?" I said, "No. I passed. Sorry, I was quite excited."
Celebrating.
So that's
Celebration.
where we end the exam.
That's nice, man. It's a good thing, right? After a decade of your academic and you get something in your life, that joy is
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least for
Joy is uh, it's a precious one.
seriously. I feel that everybody who's in managerial track, at least they should go through once with PMP and feel this joy, right?
Absolutely. I
That
I
joy is
recalled my same experience which I had almost 14 years back when I got my CA results.
CA results,
Same
right?
experience.
But
Uh,
I think 14 years back, CA was not an online results.
no,
You
no,
have
no. It was
to
not
go
on
to institute.
institute center
That will be
based.
so thrilling, right?
Yeah, it was 3 hours exam paper. We don't know what's there, but we are writing something.
God, CA is really crazy, man. I've seen people CA is something people get so crazy. Okay, great. Good to know about that. And achievements, good. And which area you found yourself so comfortably flowing? I know you're not an agile person full time,
Yes.
right?
Yes, I'm not at all like that.
Not an agile person. So agile is the first time. Is it the first time
Yes.
listen in the class?
First time. I was
God,
thinking, what is agile? I mean, I never heard. This was completely alien for me when I
wow,
heard in the class.
wow. So in the class, sometimes I have to assume people know a little bit and start talking. I believe you're able to catch up in the classes when the agile session is
Absolutely.
going.
Absolutely, because the kind of simplicity you kept in your classes on the fundamentals of agile, and every time when you used to start a class, you used to tell us the entire Scrum, how the product backlog is, what is this? It's a list of all the requirements. So
Right,
simplicity, who are the product owners, the
right,
roles, and
right,
what are the artifacts, what are the you can say the what is that called? The events are happening. So
right. Got
all
it.
these things are really
Fantastic.
revision is happening,
Got
so
it.
it get into my mind.
You got it. You got it. Man, I think you'll start. I think nowadays going forward, everybody will start competing with the IT guys now. I'm doubtful IT guys' jobs are in stake now. You guys are going to compete, telling, "Hey, agile, right? Sprint, man, show me. I will do it. At last, I will do the job better than you."
Yeah,
You guys are going to compete.
so uh, while learning this Scrum, and I started implementing, I would say from traditional to agile transition was happening in my
Nice,
mindset as well. So
nice,
I
nice.
started those so I, instead of saying daily stand-ups, I
Ah,
said, okay, let's do team huddle of
team
15
huddle.
20
Okay,
minutes
every day.
every
Okay,
day. Okay,
nice.
then I put my own terms. So team huddle,
So you
then
started implementing in your corporate.
yes, in my own projects. Small,
Wow.
maybe it's, I would say it's a transition
That's okay.
phase.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's called being agile, right? Doing agile and
Yes.
being agile. You start thinking it.
Yes. I gave my team 15 minutes time and asked all the three questions: what you did yesterday, what you are doing today, and what are the roadblocks you have till me.
They would have watched. This guy saw some other movie somewhere and came here trying to implement all James Bond movie here.
Looks like, but eventually it helped. It's really helping us
Sure,
to
it will.
keep the project on track.
Perfectly said. Perfectly said. Now, the question I want to check with you is,
Hmm.
which area you found in the exam running smooth for you?
Hmm. Uh, which area? If I say on a knowledge area type area, or it's
Maybe stakeholder you found easy, or you
okay,
found
knowledge area wise.
schedule you found easy, or people you found easy, resource. I mean, this thing was tough, process was tough. Kind of, I want to understand from your
Okay, so
perspective, which
domain
was
wise.
tougher.
Okay,
Yeah,
so if I say from domain wise, uh, there is nothing specific because questions were all mixed. It
mixed
was
up. Acha,
lots of mix of things. It's a communication and stakeholders. Anyways, it's a common. It will be
right,
mixed. But
right.
there was resource. Then there are some mix of risk. Everything is getting mixed.
Uh,
Conflict management was there in almost after every 10-15 questions.
tougher one, tougher
Yes,
one.
every time I'm just thinking, is a because it's a you can say Proctor exam, or it's a, are they testing my knowledge that I'm giving the same reply or what
I
it is?
understand. I understand.
So
Psychometric exam, they call it as.
yes,
They keep checking your
exactly.
knowledge again and again. Okay, I
Yes,
understand. I
yes,
understand. Got your point. And at the same time, you feel the hybrid is pretty high, hybrid model.
absolutely. I think uh, out of 180, I would say hardly I got some 10 or 15 direct predictive questions. That's it.
Rest all hybrid.
Rest all yeah, agile or hybrid. It's a
Agile or hybrid.
mix like that.
I understand. I
Yes.
understand. So when I say hybrid, they may go like this. A project was started with a well-planned way.
Yes.
And the second phase of the project, the team think it can go in an adaptive way. So
Yes.
what kind of document they have to follow, or what kind of step they should take? Is the
Yes.
kind of questions.
Yes.
It's a pretty
Only
tough.
those. I mean, first sentence says predictive, second sentence says adaptive, third sentence says, okay, what you should do in this scenario. Now all the four options been given. Now you pick and choose
Right.
within 1 minute 20 seconds.
I understand. So for a hybrid, especially, you cannot sit and prepare. You have to
No.
prepare. You should know predictive well. You should know adaptive well. When you mix
Yes.
together, something will come out, right?
Yes.
None of the book explains this is hybrid. They give a paragraph. What is hybrid?
Absolutely. And I actually, I would say I acclimatize my mind by doing that. You can say amalgamation of these two, you can say, development approaches.
Right.
And seriously speaking, only by practicing prepcast has helped me to achieve this, probably I would say a little bit skill set to understand that how the mixing is happening, or amalgamation of approaches are happening, which is giving us that a third mindset, a hybrid mindset.
True. Also, when you read the book of Agile Practice Guide, chapter number 3, I believe, 3 or 2, 3, right? There they explain about a hybrid model. What is hybrid? How predictive, how adaptive look like? They'll be explaining 5 to 6 pages.
Yes.
I will tell it's worth reading, which explains very well. A project started predictive and changing to adaptive. A project started adaptive, changing into predictive. Right? It's well explained with some examples. People have to go through that.
Yes. And the tailoring has come in almost every question. So I think it was there in every 2 or 3
knowledge
questions.
area. In every knowledge area in PMBOK, you will see the tailoring topic. One paragraph will be there.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? Everything's in and around us only, but we couldn't read it because of too many content. You have to read PMBOK, read Agile Practice Guide, and people sometimes get diluted. That's a problem. Okay, superb. Good. Any math question came for you?
Yeah, I got 2 maths question. I would not say it's a complete tough maths. It was CPI, SPI only. Sorry, it was CV, cost variance.
You have to calculate.
It was not calculated. So they gave the numbers and they said that is it 10% above the budget or 10% lower than the budget? So obviously,
hold on. You shouldn't tell the question.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Okay, fine. So point is, it's not a formula. I mean,
no, it's not a formula.
Okay, great.
So, but obviously, the kind of numbers they have given, you find to figure out, is it 10% or 15%? Because they gave in options all the different. So you need to calculate that. Even though it was very visible, it is 10%, for example. But still, I choose the calculator and ensure that this is the correct answer.
See, in exam, that's how we do, right? Even if they say 10 plus 5, how much? 10 plus 5, we know it's 15, but still you'll go to calculate 10 plus 5 because you have to be very sure it is correct.
Yes. So nice. 2 maths questions, some 8 drag and drop.
Wow, bigger one.
Yes. No, not bigger ones. It was fairly simple. It was almost like definitions and
just some pull it. That's it.
Yes. Something on conflict management, something on how the different agile practices, the frameworks, something like that. All these things. But it was very simple.
Simple. Okay, good. Super. Look like the sudden decision in the last minute helped you to crack the exam. Imagine Ankur has not given that time. You would have also taken some more time.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I was planning for 5th of July, which is yet to come. And knowing my current official commitments, I was actually struggling that even 5th of July would have been the real or not. So it's a blessings in disguise. I think that has happened.
Perfect. And tell me how much your family supported.
I would say complete support. I mean, without that, I would not be able to get food next day.
Nice. You have to give the credit to them, right, for this exam?
Absolutely. I mean, entire credit goes to my family, means my mom, dad, because my wife, my daughter, 7 years old daughter. So because my daughter was waiting, Dad, when you will complete PMP, I want to play with you. Every day after your office, you sit with your prep cast. So even she started saying some of the words like risk. Okay, I know. I'll tell Shriram sir that you are always studying. You're not playing with me.
God, man, you spoiled them, huh?
Seriously.
Time with them also. But you know what? This is what this exam. 2 months it will take your whole life, and after that you'll be free bird, totally free bird.
Now I'm jumping into the sea once again. I'm joining the ACP.
Welcome to the learning world. We keep going on. Yeah, I know. Ankur also coming.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's like you guys are a partner in the crime.
I think so. But it was independent decision. He didn't provoke me to join. I was in the. It was there in my mind that once I crack
Right.
PMP, I'll definitely do ACP.
I get it. I generally get people for ACP. That is July 10th starting, right? Many PMP candidates are getting to ACP. Reason is already they read half of the ACP Agile content.
Yeah,
Now,
right.
little more they'll read, they'll get one more certificate. They'll
Yes.
feel, "Man, 2 PMI certificate with me."
Yeah. So we are getting greedy now.
No, this is a time, right? Work from home, you can utilize the time,
Yes.
get yourself certified, and this can help you like asset going forward. It's an asset. What you're
That's
creating
an
is
answer. Yeah.
lifelong. Very good. Super,
Right.
super.
Right.
Great. Hey, wow, we take a long time with you. A lot of content from your side. I know it's late for you. I'm pulling you. Thanks a lot, first of all, Ajit, for coming up here and
My
giving a
pleasure.
wonderful interview. And I'm just so happy to see that how involved you are and how much fast you can make a decision. I'm so surprised. If you put me in your spot to take a decision by 1 p.m. to book an exam for 5 a.m., I doubt whether I would have done it. So it's a really gut feel. Okay, it's not easy. I'll tell you, it's not easy. It's not about the money, $50,000.
Mm.
Beyond that, your confidence level, your prestige at your home. You don't want to
Yep.
fail in front of your daughter,
Yep.
right? You don't want to fail in front of your spouse. And so you want to do this, but still
Yes.
made a good decision. I think the leadership skill is pretty broad with you. Leadership is
Thank
all
you.
about the moment you see the clarity, you take a decision. Irrespective of having a lot of clarity, still you don't take a decision, something wrong with the leadership, right?
Mm. Yeah.
So you showcase
Well said.
that you did a good job. Once again, congratulations and
Thank you. Thank you,
great. Keep
Sridhar.
talking more in leadership world. I always say that start applying. What you learn, start applying.
Yeah. Yep.
That
I'll
is
do that. I'll do that. And
perfect.
thank you once again. Thank you, Rahul, and thank you entire ShriLearning team for all the continuous support you have been giving to us.
Nice.
It's a pleasure being with your team altogether.
Great, great, man. So happy. The people like you who show more passion towards us is nice. Thanks a lot. And all the viewers, thanks for watching this video. I feel you all liked Arjit's what is a gut feel, right? I know it's not that easy. By the way, don't jump quickly like what Arijit did, because Arijit was preparing for a long time and he was mindset prepared well. Okay, if you're prepared, yes, go ahead and last minute decision also fine. However, it is
Yep.
reach out to your mentor or a coach, whoever is with you, so that they'll also can guide you where are you, how you can go for it, right? So good wishes to all the viewers who are preparing for exam. Keep rocking, and let's all wish Ajit one more time. Good wishes. Keep rocking.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Nice
Great,
talking to you.
great.